What's up guys, Jack here and I am back with episode 12 of the West Ham United career mode. If you could be ever so kind to smash a like on this video if you are enjoying the series, subscribe if you're new around here and share this video on social media to really help the channel out. First things first, we do sign our first youth player to the senior squad here, Lewis Bennett. We offer him a contract which I'm sure he's going to accept, and he's a bright prospect for the future of the CDM. A very tall and lanky player, perfect defensive attributes. Can't wait to see what he can actually do for the side. We'll look at him very soon, but we do have a Barclays Premier League game. It's a massive fierce derby against Tottenham Hotspur, and it is at the White Hart Lane. Obviously the last couple of seasons at this ground in real life, so hopefully we get some fun memories against Mauricio Pochettino's side. Harry Kane starts up front. Jamie Vardy on the left is a very strong Tottenham team. Vardy on the left is a bit of a weird one for me, but I'm definitely intrigued to see how he actually does perform. As you can see, our team looks very strong also. It's the team that we've been going with for most of the season. Lanzini in behind, Rashford, Payet, Antonio, Kiate, Kovacic, Ogbonna, Reed, Cresswell, Visa, and obviously Adrian in net. As Kyle Walker gets down that right hand side, he does actually do really well to pick out Harry Kane and puts a cross in there. Visa gets beaten at the back post by Vardy, and that shows the threat that Jamie Vardy has on that left hand side coming in with that physicality. But West Ham have come forward over Mateo Kovacic, layers the ball off to Mikel Antonio, crosses it in to find Rashford with the header. It's cleared off the line by Alderweireld, and great defending from Wanyama would see us nearly find us at the back of the net as we're going at half time here. Nothing much to shout about actually in that first half. Kovacic only coming very close early on, but Kiate gets a real opportunity here, and it could have deflected anywhere into the top corner. It does go wide in the mark as Gorkan Toure comes on for Dimitri Payet, who's a little bit short of match fitness. Nothing to be worried there as far as injuries are concerned. As Lanzini though gets onto the ball, plays through Marcus Rashford here. Rashford does really well to hold up play here, gets challenged by Wimmer, stays on his feet, across goal. Lanzini turns and slots it into the back of net right on the hour mark. West Ham have the lead away from home at White Hart Lane, and of course it is the man on such great form at the moment, Manuel Lanzini. It really is a perfect goal for him. Held the ball up beautifully, slides it into the back of the net. He really is looking to be the king of West Ham United at the moment, the little gem. As the ball comes in here, he finds the back of the net. Like I said, it was great hold-up play, and West Ham now going to have to hold on to this lead, it looked like, as a poor pass from Antonio falls to Moussa Dembele, finds Christian Eriksen, turns away from Kovacic and shoots. Adrian holds on there as we do bring on Mark Noble now and Andre Ayew to try and see out this result. It's been a really good game of football so far. West Ham far from comfortable though, as the ball falls to Cresswell now from a short corner here. The left back plays it square to Ogbonna. Ogbonna finds Noble. Noble turns away. He shoots. It's saved by Lloris and tipped around the post there as West Ham come forward again with Gorkan Toure into Ayew. Ayew lays off Kiate. Kiate cuts back into Andre Ayew. Lines up the shot just over the bar there. West Ham really coming close now to a second. It feels like only a matter of time as Antonio gets played in by a Toure. Again, just over the bar there. West Ham needs to be doing a little bit better now. Tottenham can make them pay, land the 90th minute, and Herrera onto the ball. What can he do? The Spaniard gets him some space, plays it off to Kyle Walker, but Adrian holds on there. The game comes to an end. 3 vital points for West Ham against our great rivals Tottenham Hotspur here, and hopefully we can look to replicate that form going forward in this series. A 1-0 victory puts us ever so close to the peak of the Barclays Premier League table, or the Premier League table should I say now it's known as from now on. As you can see, Rashford though takes home man of the match with 1 assist to his name. He really did perform so well, and since he's come back from injury has looked so much more sharper. Just needs to find the back of the net a lot more frequently. But as you can see, Donnarumma very close to 81 rated, Rashford very close to 80 rated, and Fosu Mensah very close to 75 rated. Our team are coming on leaps and bounds. And speaking of the youth, Lewis Bennett, obviously our academy graduate, does sign to the senior team here. Wish him all the best and hopefully get him some game time very soon, as we do see out a 2-0 win against Burnley in the Premier League. Also, Faguli and Payet amongst the goals in a very comfortable win against them. Fosu Mensah did pick up a knock, but he is only out for 9 days, as the physiotherapist does confirm. So nothing too serious there. And just a friendly reminder, guys, if you are enjoying today's video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you are new around here, as we get ready now for another Premier League game against Hull City. We've tinkered around with the squad a little bit now, so we've got a little bit of a break coming up between fixtures here, so I feel like there's no better opportunity to hopefully get a team ready in a game against Hull, who are near the bottom of the table, I believe, in a relegation dogfight. As you can see, Donnarumma starts, Oxford starts, Cresswell, Antonio, Mark Noble fits in there with Mateo Kovacic, and Rashford starts up front with Ashley Fletcher, someone who has performed very well when given the opportunity. So I'm definitely intrigued to see how he actually does perform in this game. Hull City, though, with the likes of Ryan Mason in their side, Curtis Davis, there is some very big threats there. Jake Livermore also. Robertson at left back, he's a very attacking fullback. But as you can see, Mitchell Visa gets onto the ball here, lays it off into Noble. Noble does actually find Fletcher, gets ahead of the centre back and nearly finds the back of the net there. Positive start from him as we get to the half an hour mark now. Visa puts a cross in, cleared away by Davis, only as far as Robertson, who finds Mason, who loses that to Visa. Falls to Fletcher again, who's been at the forefront of West Ham's attacks at the moment, but can't seem to make it count. But again, he would come forward on the attack, finds Antonio. Antonio plays it into Kovacic, back heel into Fletcher, crossbar and in, and it was always coming. West Ham lead 1-0, and this boy is on an absolute rampage at the moment. Ashley Fletcher opens up the scoring to make it 1-0, and every time he plays, the boy just provides goals, he provides assists. He really is a danger man. I remember the first game I gave him against Manchester United off the bench, I do believe, and he created opportunities. Then we played him in the game against Blackburn in the Cup. He got a goal to his name, I do believe, and now he's got another goal to his name here. His first goal in the Premier League. Congratulations to Ashley Fletcher there, as Rashford links up with Fletcher yet again here. Both former Manchester United players, and he actually does play him in here. Marcus Rashford through a goal from Fletcher, and he does double West Ham's lead to make it 2-0. The Olympic Stadium up in arms. What a goal that was for Marcus Rashford. Completely fools the back four with his pace. No one's catching him, and he's got a clear sight of goal. He's always going to finish that. And like I said, he's back amongst the goals. He's come back with a new lease of life, and now he's providing goals and assists, and he really is the complete player, Marcus Rashford, for us. As we're going at half-time here, Hull yet to have a shot on target. West Ham looking comfortable as we look to continue our dominance in the second half here. And Fletcher would get the ball off to Marcus Rashford here. Back into Fletcher, plays it back into Mark Noble. Noble sees Payet in space. The Frenchman cuts inside, puts the cross in. Fletcher hits at the back post, and what a day he is having. 3-0 to West Ham, and it is Ashley Fletcher with the goal. Gets his brace, and like I said, this boy really is providing some incredible goals. We put in our trust in youth, and it's paying off here. Ashley Fletcher, calm of the hour, calm of the man. 2 goals in the Barclays Premier League. He really is performing very well for us. Now Hull, looking a bit glum for them, not really performing, but a couple of minutes later though, they would get on the board with Jake Livermore. Mbakani gets played through on goal, and it's a clear and clinical finish from him into the bottom corner to make it 3-1. A massive way back for Hull City, but that is a really important goal for them going forward. So it's a very interesting game so far. The defence, I'm not happy about that, to be fair. Oxford, it wasn't him that was out of position. It was actually Winston Reid who allowed Mbakani to get the space in and find the back of the net there. But from a corner, the ball does come in. Gets cleared away only as far as Payet, who plays it into the path of Antonio. Antonio holds the ball up really well, crosses it in, finds Fletcher again, but unfortunately can't replicate his second goal there, as it still remains at 3-1. As Henriksen comes forward now, or Henriksen crosses it in, Mbakani with the header, 3-2, and Hull all of a sudden, right after the hour mark, have a way back into this game. It's the Congo man with the goal, I do believe he's from Congo, and that's a really good finish from him, showing his aerial threat there, and Hull all of a sudden are back in this game, and it shows that we're poor aerially if we're letting them kind of goals in. But West Ham not giving up here. Cresswell gets into some play here. The left back does really well to feed in. Fletcher gets taken down. Kovacic on the return finds Rashford. Saved really well there from the goalkeeper on that occasion. As Faguli, Kiate and Edemilson Fernandez all come onto the pitch now. Hopefully with 30 minutes left to go, we can see this game out and get a victory, which has been a very impressive performance attacking-wise. Ball comes in, cleared away. Fernandez with the effort. That would have been a stunning goal, but unfortunately, he does miss on that occasion as West Ham come forward again, this time in the path of Aaron Cresswell. Cresswell cuts inside here, plays it into Kiate. Game wrapped up. The 3 points are there. 4-2 to West Ham, and it looks like we're going to the top of the Barclays Premier League table with this victory too, guys, which is absolutely incredible here. Great play from Cresswell. Kiate, first time effort, puts it past the goalkeeper there. West Ham 4, Hull City 2. It really has been a great 6-goal thriller here at the London Stadium, or the Olympic Stadium, whatever you guys feel to call it. But Fletcher, Rashford and Kiate get amongst the goals here. A brace for Ashley Fletcher, who pretty much steals the show and is definitely everyone's pick for man of the match so far. As you can see, 12 shots to their 2. Really poor defensive point of view. We was getting at the start of the episode praise for our defensive abilities, but every opportunity they had on goal, they scored, which was really frustrating. But 9.3 for Ashley Fletcher, which is great to see. And Adrian, he's got 6 months left in his contract, and we don't want to lose him in January where it's coming so close. So we do offer him a new deal. Hopefully he does accept that as we get ready for the next episode. And guys, more great news. We can confirm we are top of the Barclays Premier League for the first time this season after 16 games, 1 point ahead of Manchester City. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. If you did enjoy it, as always, make sure to smash that like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. Share this video on social media. I'd really much appreciate it. A comment in the comment section down below. Any suggestions for the series, I really do take it all on board. And as always, hope you have a really nice day. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.